Up next, I'd like to introduce some comedians. First, we're going to have Seth Joseph, followed by the Notorious A&T, and Leah K. Jr. All right, first up, we've got Seth Joseph. Thank you, guys.
Hey, how you guys doing? That's about the response I was expecting, yes. We get a little freedom here. Speaking of freedom, I'm recently single. I know you're all shocked. My girlfriend at the time, she told me I needed to be more spontaneous. So I just hauled off and I kicked her right in the vagina. That's actually not true. She found out I was making a voodoo doll out of her used tampons. And for some reason, she wasn't cool with it. She was done with them, but whatever. I didn't bring it. Check my website, though. It's still really fresh, though. The breakup, not the doll. And in my apartment, I still have all these condoms and tampons that I'm never going to use now. I've got all these things to put in vaginas and no vaginas around to put them in. It's really, really sad for me. I was hoping at least it'd be funny. The thing about breaking up, though, is you don't really realize how important your girlfriend is until she's gone. And you get an erection. And you have no one to turn to. I tell you, right now my penis lives in fear of my right hand. And justly so. If I saw something and every time it was there, it beat me until I threw up, I would run the other way. Hello? Oh, yes. Yeah, so we're still trying to be friends, though, which is weird because she's given me head, and so very few of my friends have. I think it would be easier for me to see her as one of the guys if all the rest of my friends would just go ahead and give me, as well. And then she'd be one of the guys, right? And I would get all sorts of fellatio, and I'd be a little bit gay. Which, it's okay, some people are really threatened by that. I've noticed recently there's been this trend, this sort of making gay into a commodity almost. You see on like TV shows or those videos that you buy on the internet where chicks are making out with each other while people go, woo! And buy them shots. And these girls, they don't self-identify as gay. It's so strange. They make out with each other. They, get, well, let's just say full frontal freaky. But then the next day, they're totally straight. And I'm sorry, but where else in the world can you do something like, let's just say that I killed somebody and ate them. I would be a cannibal for the rest of my life. But these girls can go eating whatever they please, and it makes no difference. Not that I have anything against girls just making out with each other for no good reason. I know some people are very threatened by homosexuality. I don't get that. I don't see why it's so threatening. Unless it's like the leather guys from Mad Max, those dudes are kind of scary. But if it's just somebody wanting to get married, I don't understand. Well, I don't understand why somebody would want to do that, but I don't understand why you'd be threatened by it. I know some people have argued, they've said, what's the end of Western civilization as we know it if dudes can marry each other, chicks can marry each other? Next they'll be marrying toasters and dogs. And well, we've got a little something called, what is it? Oh yeah, consent. And if you can teach your dog to fill out a marriage certificate and say, then guess what? You've earned the right to fuck that dog. You go right ahead. Put a ring on that paw. I will come to the wedding. I'll throw rice or milk bones or whatever. Yeah. I dress classy because I like to keep it professional up here. Who likes unprotected sex? Woo! Stay away from that petri dish. Some of my friends, though, they do like unprotected sex. I'm not going to mention who they are, but they keep saying, well, sex without a condom, it feels so much better. And maybe if you're a normal person, it does, But I am so terrified of getting a woman pregnant. Even in my masturbatory fantasies, I'm wearing a condom. I'm afraid of imaginary kids. And so, you know, if I'm having sex with a woman and there's no condom, she's all, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I can please a woman. But all I'm hearing is, and there goes my erection. It's like trying to jack off to a razor head. Can't be done. Put that on Netflix, you'll see why that joke is funny. What else do I have? I am a vegan. Anybody else a vegan? Yeah, okay. Vegan means you only eat vegetables, like Terry Schiavo. She was a vegetable. She was hot though. She was kind of fat. She had poor body image, like a lot of women. They go on these crash diets because they worry, is my man going to think I'm hot enough? Am I going to drive him away if I start getting big? And yeah, you will. You start plumping up in the 3rd trimester and we're gone. Nobody's ever going to touch my penis again. Yeah, I think pregnant chicks are hot. I've always wanted to do one because I think it would count as a 3-way. It's the closest I'll ever get. If you're a Catholic though, then, you know, life begins at conception. That is a 3-way. Congratulations, you just had sex with a kid. But they're kind of okay with that too, so, yeah, that's right. I'll take on the Catholic Church, I don't care. I was raised Presbyterian, they can't excommunicate me. Somebody asked me one time when I was growing up, what does it mean to be Presbyterian? What do you believe? We get donuts on Sunday. That's about it. We don't blow ourselves up. I know that much, which I'm proud of that. Speaking of blowing yourselves up, I think today's martyrs are a bunch of pussies. All they have to do is strap on a bomb and walk towards somebody, and that is supposed to get them to paradise. It used to be you had to, you know, go out and get eaten by a lion and have your genitals seared off with a hot poker, but these kids today with their music, I swear to God, any of them, doesn't matter. Let's see, I'm just about done actually. I do want to mention that I'm disappointed in the Catholic Church. They have this thing called transubstantiation. The wine and the crackers go in, turns into Jesus. Not a metaphor. And I think they're really missing out by not co-opting, well, you guys, you all know it. Just think of it a little bit differently. Jesus Christ melts in your mouth, not in your hands, right? It's very friendly. I would also like to say, since we are here discussing the end of the world, I do think that the Iranian president right now, Mr. Amanama, whatever his name is, you know the guy, he's trying to build a nuke and thinks that the Holocaust never happened. And he's crazy because he hates Judaism, he hates the Hebrews, he hates Israel, he wants them wiped off the planet. And yet he denies the Holocaust. I'm thinking if you hate Jews that much, make it a holiday. Embrace it. That's all I got. Thanks, you guys.